Position, and those of you at home, you probably know this already. Be careful because I don't want to step on her. That would just be bad. Those are my, here we go. Candles burning all night long. Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Now, muscles. Judah, Judah, Maccabee. Fought the Greeks to serve. Now dance. Meno, Meno, Menonora. Meno, Meno, Menonora. Stop. They're going to start, and we're going to come in. It's a round. So I'll bring you all in. Choir, you're with Sarah. Go. Candles burning all night long. Chanukah, oh Chanukah. From the beginning, here we go. Candles burning all night long. Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Now, Judah, Judah, Maccabee. Fought the Greeks to set us free. Meno, 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 Meno. Now with me. Candles burning all night long. Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Show me your muscles. Judah, Judah, Maccabee. Fought the Greeks to everybody. Meno, 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 Meno. Freeze. Good. Okay, there we go. Sit down, please.
Over to Kate Alexander from our Board of Trustees.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Walk us down.
Thank you to our amazing clergy team for leading us in our wonderful Hanukkah Pajamikah this evening. Thank you also to Chris on the piano and all of our tech and facilities folks. Tomorrow, Torah study will take place at 8:30 a.m., followed by Shabbat service at 10. A couple of upcoming events. Many of you may have been outside of the menorah lighting this evening, but gather with us again at the Millstone Family Menorah for songs, blessings, and menorah lightings at 5:30 on December 9th, Monday, and then December 11th through Thursday, the 14th. No lighting on Sunday, the 10th, but instead join us at the Tucson Jewish Museum at 4 for community lighting. Join the Women of Kolami on Wednesday, December 13th at 5:30 as they celebrate holiday traditions for Hanukkah from around the world. Come share your favorite Hanukkah memory, hear stories of celebrations from different countries, and enjoy delicious food and joyful songs. And then, please consider supporting the Strauss ECE Silent Auction fundraiser. Auction starts on Monday, the 11th at 3 and ends on Friday, the 15th at 3:30. Auction is held in the ECE hallways, so stop by, make a bid, get your holiday shopping done while supporting Strauss ECE. On behalf of Kolami's clergy, staff, and the Board of Trustees, stay safe and healthy. Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah.
So, you think the choir's fabulous, right? They really are, and we thank them so much, but they're not here to do your singing for you. They're here to help you sing. So are the kids. So let's just sing a classic. Oh, stand up. Oh, Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Silly-boat to play with and latkes to eat.
And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
Yiddish?
Nah, let's light the candle.
All right, I want people to come up. If you've got one of your menorahs up there, your Chanukah come up now. We're going to light
Do
them.
not bring your whole family. One person from each family or the bima's going to collapse.
All right, come up and do that.
I mean, if you have a kid, bring your kid, but otherwise, don't worry
We've got the
about
shamash and 2 candles
Okay,
per
guys, ready?
Chanukah.
I am a Latka, I am a Latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a Latka, I am a Latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a Latka, I am a Latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a Latka, I am a Latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. So everybody light the shamash.
So everybody just light that first central candle and we're going to do the blessings. And then we'll light the other candles. It's all good. If you already did it, don't worry.
Go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של חנוכה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. And all together. מעשור ישועתי לך נאה לשבח תיכון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח לעת תחינתך מצרם נבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח. God.
That looks absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for everybody. You can tell a lot about a person by looking at their Chanukah.
On page 2, it's not there. Where's Miyam Alel?
Page 10.
Oh, it's in the
page
back.
10,
Page
bottom of the
10.
page.
Page 10 at the foot of the
The
page.
foot at the bottom, you say potato.
Here we go. Ready? Miyam Alel Gvurot Yisrael otad liyimneh Hem bechol yakum hagibor go'el ha'am Miyam Alel Gvurot Yisrael otad liyimneh Hem bechol yakum hagibor go'el ha'am Shema bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh Maccabi Moshiach ופוטר, ובימינו כל עם ישראל, יתאחד יקום להיגאל. Who can tell the things that befell us? Who can tell us? In every age a hero is taken to our aid. Who can tell the things that befell us? Who can tell us? In every age a hero is taken to our aid. In days of yore in Israel's ancient land, great light leaders led our faithful band. And now all Israel must as one arise, redeem ourselves through deed and sacrifice. Israel so
That was
tired.
like, I feel like we've been through it already at
All
this
right,
early
let's
stage.
go home, have donuts.
So much has happened. We're on page 2 for lighting of the Shabbat candles. So you can see the blessing at the top of the page. Actually, we didn't designate anyone to light them.
So let's everybody do it.
Yeah, okay. All right. If you're here, just come. If you're close, come by. Come up to the table.
Or if not, just sing from your seats. That's cool. You guys
All right.
want to go up and
Anyone who
help
wants
with
to
the
help
candles?
out and join in with the blessing, get the other side of the microphone. We'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
Come on, I'll come with you.
All right. People are going to join in. You know how to do the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Ooh.
Ah.
Go sit down. We move right along to Lechadodi on page 2. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikavela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lechadodi likala, b'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu b'necha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikeder nesucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikavela. We rise to welcome Shabbat. Bohi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך בשבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. We're going to continue with the Shema, You can do it either sitting or standing, and we're going to do the sign language, so put your maracas down. Ready? Here we go. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levacha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha. Ve'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha. Vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvlechtecha b'derech, uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha, ug'shartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uchtavtam Al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. You can be seated.
So I want all the young people here. This is this thing here in my hand. It's a special Chanukah object, and so any young people, you need to work out. See if you can remember what this is called. If you know what it's called, don't tell me now. All right, but I'm expecting an answer from at least someone in this room, okay? And if you get the right answer, then you get this, whatever it is called, all right? Special Chanukah thing, so to be continued. And we are on page 3 in the middle of the page for Micha Molcha. I'm ready to twirl.
Okay.
Veshamru bnei Israel et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש.
for the tefillah.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your glory. Now we're going to bow. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei bneihem, Leman Shemo ve'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah rav lehoshia, Mechakel chaim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim berofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidomelach, Melech menit umechayeh, Umatzliach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah le'achayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'simcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yelahu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. The foot of page 4, you're going to join in with the italics to respond to what I'm saying. The holiness of the day on the 25th day of Kislev. The soldiers of King Antiochus went into the temple there. On God's altar they placed an idol and burnt incense in its honor. Then they said, the people of Judea must give up the Torah and break the Sabbath and all the commandments.
But many refused. They chose to die rather than give up the holy Torah.
One day the king's troops came to the city of Modi, and there they found Mattithias, son of John. They said, you are a great and honored leader here with many members of your family to help you. If you will be the first to do as the king commands, he will favor you and reward you greatly. But Mattithias answered in a loud voice, even if all the world obeys the king, we will be true to our faith.
We will hold fast to our religion.
We will
Not obey the king. We will not be moved so much as an inch.
I'm convinced. And Mattithias cried out to all the people, come with me, all you who love your Torah and your God. So they fled to the mountains, Mattithias, his sons, and all who followed him. The struggle for freedom began. After a time, Mattithias understood that his death was near. He said to his sons, be faithful to the Torah, be ready to give your lives to your God, your people. Have courage and hold fast to your faith. You'll gain honor. Then Judah, called Maccabee, took command in his father's place. With his brothers and helpers, he led the fight for all Israel.
They battled like lions. Their enemies fled from before them. All Israel was glad and blessed them. Their memory is blessed forever.
And the people trembled at the sight of the enemy in its great number when they said, how can we, so few in number, hope to overcome so great a host? Judah replied, God can save by many or by a few. It makes no difference. We fight for our lives and our laws. All shall soon see that there is one who saves Israel. Judah then led them into battle and crushed the enemy. Many fell, the rest fled.
Whose mercy is
everlasting.
Then on the 25th day of Kislev, the very day on which God's altar had been defiled, the temple was dedicated anew. There was singing and dancing as the people praised the Eternal One, in whose cause they had won a great victory.
They celebrated the temple's dedication for 8 days, and the people were filled with gladness.
Then they said, let this celebration be kept every year at this season. Let the dedication of the temple be observed with joy for 8 days.
We keep faith with the Maccabees and all who fought with them. We celebrate with joy the victory of light over darkness, of the few over the many, the weak and the many. For it was not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of God that our people lived. May we too live by that Spirit, keeping the light of Hanukkah aflame in our homes and our hearts. Amen.
Continue for a few moments in silence.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with peace as a song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly?
continue with our healing prayer. If you're watching at home, you need to add a name for healing, please do so now. We do add recently to the list Marty Levy, James Ramsey, Carol Kolodner, and Hans Moser. Is there anyone in the room who wants to add a name for healing? Eli. Thank you. Judy. Bradley. Jordan. Rick. Thank you.
Joan Morris.
Aaron Martin and Gigi Bush.
Thank you. Did I miss anyone? Yes. Thank you so much. We don't have any additional names from our online part of our community, and you can find the healing prayer, page 6. Thank you, John Velez, coming to my rescue there, middle of page 6. Standing or sitting? Please be seated. So, I guess my question is, did any of the young people here, do you know what this is actually called?
Abby, what is
it's called Chanukah something. Chanukah something. Leora? Chanukah Gelt? Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
Leora.
Amazing. Right, so repeat after me. Yeah, this is yours. I've started to open it for you. Baruch atah Adonai. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei minei mezonot, which means, blessed you Adonai, our God, rule the universe, creates different kinds of food. Now you said the blessing, you have to eat it, okay? Because otherwise it's a bracha levatala, it's a blessing for nothing. So here's the thing about Chanukah Gelt. Many people think it's actually just a thing to give to Jewish kids at Chanukah time, to buy them off cheaply because it's Christmas all around. And maybe there's some truth to that. But I just want to give you a couple of other options for the real meaning of Chanukah Gelt. So back in the day, when it got to this time of year, there were people who had been doing really important jobs in the community. There was the kosher butcher. There was the Jewish teacher in the cheder, in the religious school. There was the poor guy who wanted to stay in bed, but we knocked on his door to make up a minyan, okay? All of those vital jobs that were done in the community, they were given a bit of extra money at Chanukah time, just to see them through the holiday and say that we value them because all of those seemingly insignificant jobs are actually really, really important. The other thing that you have to understand about these coins, they're a symbol of Jewish power and of Jewish weakness. So on one side of the coin, we found many old versions of these coins with the menorah on them, all the way back, dating back to the time of the Maccabees, the Jewish kings. And there was a menorah on these coins, and it was a symbol of the last time before the state of Israel was formed that we had an army and we had our own autonomy in our own land. But on the flip side of the coin, it was also a symbol of our weakness, because that same menorah on the coin was actually taken from the temple by the Romans when they destroyed the temple, so it was carried off. So one side of the coin, Jewish power, our own land, our own army, our own autonomy. The other side, Jewish weakness, remembering the destruction of the temple. The flip side of the coin, both sides of the coin. Who here has been to Torah study at Kolami? Anyone been to Torah study? You've been to Torah study? Okay. Some of you, okay, Peggy, you've been to Torah study a lot. The wonderful thing about Torah study is that when you go into the room, is it silent during Torah study? Okay, never, Cantor, exactly. It's never silent during Torah study. You always hear this loud noise. People are not arguing. They are just debating, discussing, and studying our holy Torah. And one comes at it from one side, another person comes at it from the other interpretation. But the last thing about coins and Chanukah gelt, can all the young people here stand up, all right? Only if you're actually a young person, all right? Okay. You raise her up, Bree. Raise him up. Okay, thank you. Brilliant. Okay. All of you young people, these Chanukah gelt coins are really important for you. Okay? They're symbolic. They are representative of your beautiful uniqueness. Do all of these young people, do you look exactly the same as the next person? The same pajamas, but they got totally different faces, and they think in totally different ways. And so that's what we hear about God. For human coin mints, the human makes a coin and it comes out the same. For God, who mints humans, every single person comes out different and unique. And so when we eat one of these Chanukah gelt coins, particularly Leora, who did so brilliantly at working out what it was, when we eat these, we think of the people in the community who did the really small but important jobs. We think of the different sides of the coin, both Jewish power and Jewish weakness. We think of two people debating back and forth about the secrets of our holy Torah. And we think of the young people, you can sit down, who are unique and special. Unlike a coin, every single one comes out the same. All of you have your beautiful individuality and uniqueness, and that's why we appreciate you being part of our holy community. Shabbat Shalom, happy Chanukah. Going to ask, this is really important, if you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, you need to stand up, okay? But now, like, I'm not talking if it was like 3 months ago you can't stand up, okay? It's still got to be in the realm of recent birthday or anniversary. But like the last couple of weeks, the next couple of weeks, that you stand up. Right, I'm glad Jim Jacobs stood up in all his glory. Like, so, I guess the question is, what do you call that garment? A dashiki. From Jerusalem. A dashiki from Jerusalem. Okay, who knew? That's fantastic. You look amazing. So, and people, if you're at home, you're watching, got a birthday anniversary, make sure you're standing up wherever you are. And I offer you this blessing, eternal God, source of all... It's Tony, really, with the hat. I love it. Okay, it's flashing at me. Eternal God, source of all life, we ask for your blessing on the members, or these members of our holy community, in celebrations of birthdays, of anniversaries. May your happiness shine so brightly like the candles of the Chanukah. Thank you, Lily. And may you know many more days by the bright and fierce light of the Chanukah candles, surrounded by family and community, friends and loved ones. And let us say amen. Amen. Okay, we're going to sing the Shehechianu to mark all the good things.
Do it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higi
watching at home, you want to add a name for Kaddish, please do so now. Will everyone please rise for Aleinu on page 6.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'atei gedula l'yotzer breshit, shelo tzanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol amonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Please be seated for a moment before Kaddish. Think of those who died or were laid to rest this past week. If you hear the name of your loved one during any of these lists, then please rise so we can acknowledge you. Bob Leaf, brother of David and cousin of Arlene. Irving Kublin, father of Stan, Jeff and Amy, grandfather to 7, great-grandfather to 10. Larry Lauwasser, husband of the late Esther, father of Jill, Diana, Karen, brother to Dick, who's here this evening, the late Anita, the late Albert, grandfather of 7. Those who died in the past week: Zella Rhea Horwitz, Charles Sobel, Phyllis Black, Jackie Nemirovsky, Kurt Fisher, Lenora Mendelsohn, and Earl Spielman. And those whose yahrzeits are observed this week: Joe Aaron, Bertha Alderman, Myra Aslauer, Anna Bickerman, Jeanette Brown, Joshua B. Bynes, Bradley Carmel, Marion Chiat, Dan Dale, William Eisen Kramer, Ruth Verlager, Janet Fink, Ida Flyer, Kenneth Fox, George Franklin, Robert Goldberg, Melvin Halpern, Roger Horwitz, June Hurst, Betty Kahn, Vera I. Kameneva, Phyllis Kassman, Sue Kaufman, Marvin Kipper, Albert Kroner, Rachel Kushner, David Lasky, Milton Levine, Henry Lopez, Brina Margolis, Harry Mark, Maya Marmis, Augustus Miller, Ira Miller, Raisa Millman, Russell Moore, Sheldon Ossabaugh, Jacob Rakita, Sarah Ragovin, Fred Roth, Sophie Rubenstein, Harry Samlin, Julian Sire, Elizabeth Schlosser, Arlene Selner, Pearl Shapiro, Joseph Shapiro, Harry Silver, Rose Silver, Norman Silver, Barbara Silverman, Rose Simon, Judge Norman Stiller, Elaine Weil, Jonathan Scott Warsaw, Leonard Weiner, and Ava Weiss. If there's anyone in the room who wants to add a name for Kaddish. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you so much. I missed anyone? Okay, oh no, I'm just checking. Thanks, David. We rise to support the mourners. As on page 7 we say, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ba'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael. Bagala vizman karif v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabba mevarach le'olam alamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'a v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithada v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudusha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran ba'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shalom araba min shemayim. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Ose shalom b'mroma. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru.
Amen.
Ve'imru, 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 amen. Ve'imru, 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 amen. Before we sing our closing song, I just want to ask that all the kids under the age of bar mitzvah come up here at the end of the service because we have a special present for you. And meanwhile, we're doing the song on the bottom of page 8. And just so you know our choreography, the women sing the first paragraph and the men sing the second, and you'll see what they do. They echo. And then the second verse, it's vice versa. Just sing with them. Here we go. Once upon a time we had a temple, where every Jew would go 3 times a year.
3 times a year.
There we worshipped God in our tradition, together, till suddenly a tyrant did appear. Gentlemen, and
Matthias told us,
he told us,
whoever is for God, come join our band.
come join our band.
Led by Judah and his faithful brothers,
Faithful brothers,
we drove the tyrant from our holy land. 8 days of Chanukah, 8 days of Chanukah, we celebrate the festival of light. Those days in history still live for you and me. Let's keep the flame forever burning bright.
When they came to dedicate the
temple, how our hearts were heavy with despair.
with despair,
Impurities and idols all around
all
us,
around us,
and just one drop of pure oil was there.
all right, girls, but with faith in God, they cleansed the temple,
The temple,
kindled that small lamp with hope and love.
hope and love.
Then the story had a happy ending.
Happy ending.
8 days of blessed light came from above. 8 days of Chanukah, 8 days of Chanukah, we celebrate the festival of light. Those days in history still live for you and me. Let's keep the flame for Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. L'chaim.
Time. We need some challah.
Challah, 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 challah. Just kidding.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Cha-cha-cha.
Shabbat shalom, happy Hanukkah.
It's mine.